Marriages. In this city, April 1, Captain Joshua A. Patton, 26, master mariner of Rockland, Maine, to Mary Ann Brown, 15, daughter of Mr. George Brown, seamaster, and Mrs. Elizabeth Brown, both of East Boston. Boston Post, April 1, 1853. Harper scooches her foot this way, and then scooches her foot back. It's always so hard to know what to do with your hands. Why are you so suddenly aware of your hands when you're trying to take a good photo, when they usually just do their own thing? Right behind Harper, the sheer rock face of Rattlesnake Ridge sits like a headstone against the murky green of Rattlesnake Lake. When she posts those names, it's all going to sound hazardous and thrilling, even if Harper has never seen any kind of snake there. Just cagey squirrels darting around, and regular old crows staring menacingly. That murky green. It can be fixed in a second with a saturation edit. Ezra crouches down and then stands back up, snapping away. He's great at getting a variety of angles. Right now, all of this is incredibly important to Harper. Crucial, even. Later. Much later. When Harper looks at those images, she'll see a girl who lives at the surface, who doesn't have a clue about what's beneath it, including a bomb, an actual bomb lying dormant, but not for long. She'll see a girl who has no idea that she's about to have a fateful meeting with another girl, and with a creature, too. A strange, glowing creature. The most beautiful underwater alien you can imagine. Something with a soul, for sure. A creature that moves like a secret, mysterious heartbeat. In, out, rising from that old wreck as if to tell important truths about resilience, about what matters and what lasts. That wreck with a hidden story, as Harper has a hidden story. But even more, when she looks at those images, she'll see someone just standing there at Rattlesnake Ridge, worrying about her hair, completely unaware of what's going to happen to her in a matter of hours. "Is this good?" Harper shouts to Ezra. "The mountain's coming right out of your head," he shouts back, and so Harper scoots to the left. "Head tilt or no?" she shouts to Ezra. "Sure," he says. Harper smiles, but it's the kind of smile that doesn't make it to your eyes. Even she can tell that, so she tries again. She tries to beam. She's pretty sure a person doesn't naturally beam, that beaming takes effort. Ezra clicks a bunch more. "Let me see." Ez hands Harper her phone. He's done this enough times to know it might be a while. He takes out his own phone to keep busy, thumbs flying as he texts, head bent down. He has the best hair. Dark curls, a mess of them. And he's the best boyfriend, too. Sweet. The chunky sweater, "Hey, do you want to try this?" kind, offering you a bite. Always letting Harper know that he's thinking about her when they aren't together. Always saying how lucky he is, and loving her body just as it is, and even being nice to Harper's mom, who doesn't think he's good enough for her, and sometimes shows it. Melinda Prue, who teaches economics at their local community college, wants Ezra to be a go-getter, to have goals, to have the resume of an up-and-coming CEO, even though he's only 17. To be in student government or an intern at Amazon, to be athletic at least. Ezra, with that mix of traits from his Cuban mother and his Jewish father, and his sometimes retro rumpled clothing choices. A long scarf, his dad's old overcoat. He looks artistic or something, which Harper loves. Pretty much. Ezra actually just likes to read and be with his family, and he has to work hard to pass his classes. But he has that undefinable vibe of being interesting. When she posts photos of both of them, they look interesting together. It's a bonus. Harper makes sure not to have too much lovey couple stuff on her page, though. It's a delicate balance. When you look at someone's posts, you want to feel slightly, pleasantly, voyeuristically envious, but not hostile, I hate you envious. She's known for a hiking, outdoor adventure vibe. Lots of mountains and waterfalls and lakes and meaningful nature images, featuring Harper doing adventuresome things. But people like it when you break things up occasionally. Shots of you with your interesting boyfriend, a sprinkling of adorable animals, some just regular life moments, and a few romantic yet unchallenging objects, like a rumpled bed, or a latte, or a croissant. Harper's pretty sure she could work at an advertising agency with all the stuff she's figured out. Or maybe a false advertising agency. Because the truth is, the idea of actual adventures is pretty terrifying. People fall off cliffs and drown in lakes and get buried under mountain avalanches. Do you know how many mosquito bites you'd get if you actually went hiking in a bikini? And what about all the deadly diseases that mosquitoes carry? Seriously, if she were truly going on mountain treks as often as it seems, how would she ever get her homework done? Or go to school at all? Or even have time to post all these photos of herself on forest trails with the sunlight coming through the trees? Take Rattlesnake Ridge right there. In addition to its lack of rattlesnakes, that dramatic rock rising above the arc of green water makes it look like they hiked for miles into a hidden corner of paradise, when they're really just a few steps from the parking lot and a short drive from Seattle. Luckily, Washington State is full of places like this, and close to home, too.